What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh. Welcome back to another Regulation G video. Today we are rocking Koraidon and Reshiram, which is really spicy. It's very spicy, and this comes from the Darth Bear over in the Discord, and this team looks really fun. It looks so incredibly fun. I like the idea of using the Reshiram to just be able to put out a ton of damage in the sun, especially with the fact that Turbo Blaze ignores abilities, which is really nice for like Cornerstone Ogerpon. You simply ignore Sturdy and just take it out. That's really solid. I will say off the rip, just looking, I'd like a little bit more of a defensive Terra typing on that Reshiram, but that's just my thought off the bat. Because it is a kind of an awkward Pokemon as far as the speed tier that it has, the ability to take hits. I would like a little bit more of a defensive Terra typing there, but it is what it is. I'm keen to see what we could do with Reshiram. It is a fun Pokemon, especially in the sun, and this team all around looks really solid surrounding it. So we have Flutter Mane just to do Flutter Mane stuff. We have Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Taunt, and Protect. A little interesting not seeing a fairy move on this particular Flutter Mane. I think that's kind of an interesting pick. Maybe it's because the Whimsicott has access to Moonblast that they opted out of throwing a fairy move on the Flutter Mane there. Swampert's on this team as well, and running high horsepower, knockoff, wide guard, and protect. Very cool setup for the Swampert there. We have Ogerpon doing Ogerpon stuff in the sun, and Wimmy to be our Tailwind Encore Pokemon. Very cool looking team. I'm keen to see what we can do with it here today. Let me know in the comments below, though. Do you think Reshiram and Zekrom will pick up in Regulation I because they're not the only restricted Pokemon on your team? I think there's a chance. I don't think they're going to win like any major events, but there's a chance that you could throw some spice on there and have a really solid best of one team with those two Pokemon. So that's my thought. Let me know yours in the comments below. But as always, like, sub, and leave a comment. It helps me out, helps the video out, helps the channel out immensely, so I always appreciate it. But let's get into some battles. Rain. This is a crazy looking team. Very interesting looking team. I'm gonna go with Whimsicott in the lead. Wimmy as my lead. Along with Wimmy, I think I just want Ogerpon. Koraidon in the back. And do I want Flutter Mane or Reshiram? I'm leaning toward Reshiram. I'm locking it in. It's a tricky matchup. It's a tricky matchup. This team's very weak to water. Very weak to water. But I think we can manage with the 4 that we brought here. We're going to see what we can do. Because with Wimmy, at least we control the weather all around. Kyogre and Ludicolo. Okay. The Ludicolo. I mean, we can immediately go for Sun. And I'm going to Ivy Cudgel into the Ludicolo. They do have access to Fake Out with Ludicolo. That is something we need to be aware of. Ideally, they go for the Fake Out into the Whimsicott. They do. Beautiful. Sun's out. Big swing into Ludicolo. That takes Ludicolo. Beautiful. Wasn't even a crit. That's ideal. They go for Opulse. And they miss Ogerpon. Huge. And that did nothing. Not a thing. Okay. Beautiful. I'm just going to send it. They're going to rotate. It's highly likely they rotate. I could have encored them if I wanted to, but I want the speed now. See what kind of damage this does. In the sun, that's fantastic. They go for the D-Gleam. That's not going to do a lot. And they O-Pulse. Wow. I'm a Horn Leech, and I'm going to go for a Moonblast here. If they don't Terrasilize, then we're golden. They are going to Terrasilize. Which Pokemon are they going to Terrasilize? That's fine. Terra Ground. Interesting. That's fine. That did so much damage. If you guys didn't know, Ogerpon is actually a third restricted on every team. Oh, that didn't KO. That's a little sad. D-Gleam goes in. It's going to be single target O-Pulse. Oh, they went for Terra Blast. Not enough. I'm gonna get in Reshiram. I'm gonna Earth Power here. And Ivy Cudgel here. Because if they were to bring in our Chaludon, I want to do as much damage as possible. So I don't want to click. Okay, that's fine. Down goes Ogre. We go for the Earth Power. Boom. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Ogerpon's actually a third restricted Pokemon on every team. It's kind of crazy. It's just such a good Pokemon. Kind of like Urshifu. Speak of the devil. I'm gonna Horn Leech it, and I'm gonna go for a Blue Flare, and that should be game. They detect, whatever. Whatever. Sunlight fades. That's fine, because I'm going to go for another Blue Flare, and I'm going to not swap. I'm just going to follow me. I want to try and burn it. That's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, Aqua Jet, down it goes. They already Terra'd, so like, are we really worried? Burn it. Burn it! Insult to injury! Darn. We getting Koraidon. Sun's back out. We just click Earth Power because we don't want to miss, and you know, honestly, I'm gonna click Heat Wave. And we're gonna to close combat. That's gonna be a GG there. GG, nice. The sun is out and shining. It's out and shining. GG. This looks like an in-game team. This is casual ladder. You know, it is what it is. This looks like an in-game team. I'm pretty confident I can just do this off the rip. We're gonna bring Reshiram. And then I wish we had a fairy move here. I really do. Really wish we had a fairy move. What do I want to do as my last Pokemon? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Ogerpon. The third restricted. The third restricted on this team. It's a cheat code, if you guys didn't know. It's like Urshifu and Ogerpon. Those are the extra restricteds that aren't listed as restricteds. It's an issue in the game code that, you know, Game Freak overlooked. Issue in the game code. Oh, this is fine. I'm just gonna double chomp. I'm gonna get an Ogerpon. We're faster, beautiful. That takes chomp. Beautiful. And then went for Play Rough into Whimsicott. Ducklin. Wait. I'm gonna Tailwind up and just go for a Horn Leech over here. Thank you for the Ducklin. Ice Spinner into Whimsicott is going to take the Whimsicott. I'm getting Koraidon. Oh, okay. All right. GG. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to record a video, guys. Can we get some Reg I stuff here? Can we get some Reg I stuff here? Is that too much to ask for? Bring Swampert. Is it too much to ask to just get some Reg I stuff? Okay? We're trying to make videos here. We're trying to make videos, trying to have a good time. I mean, this will go in the video, but like, my time is limited, people, okay? I work a normal job on top of this. My time is limited. Okay. Well, what we do here is we just U-turn there and go for a high horsepower. They do have Gastrodon. They have, am I gonna Terra? I'm gonna U-turn, Terra, high horsepower into Dedenne. Just in case this is some weird in-game team, I don't want to get hit with like a Giga Drain Amoonguss onto my Swampert. That's just not what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm gonna get an Ogerpon. Just in case they spore the Koraidon slot. They go for Nuzzle. Cool. They're buried. It's Pachirisu? Oh! They're cooking! It is Giga Drain. I knew it was coming. It is Giga Drain, yep. I just had a feeling. Looks like they're lefties on the Amoonguss as well. Okay. Ivy Cudgel, high horsepower. We are faster than the Dedenne, so as long as we hit another high horsepower, they range powder, that's cool. They go for Super Fang. We must be speed tied. Okay. Amoonguss goes down. Amoonguss goes down. For being such an awkward team, they have made things interesting with the Nuzzle Dedenne. They have certainly made things interesting. What do they bring in? Gastrodon. That's fine. I'm gonna Horn Leech, and I'm gonna high horsepower into Dedenne. They Super Fang onto Ogre Pawn. That's not very kind. We take the Dedenne this turn. We do land the Horn Leech. That should just KO. Yep. Nice. Nice. A dragon. I mean, I just Ivy Cudgel. And I have to knock off, realistically. So I don't have any other option. They're going to Terrasilize. Could work in my favor. They are fire. It doesn't really do them any favors. Like, everything still resists the same, and now I get to knock off for real. Almost takes my Ogre Pawn. Knockoff goes in. And they have Wise Glasses. Ivy Cudgel's gonna connect. It's gonna do a lot still. Yep. I mean, I'm just gonna follow me and knock off again. The Dragon Pulse. Ogre Pawn's gonna go down. Does the knockoff take it? Yes, GG. Okay. You know, I was complaining about seeing in-game teams. However, I will say it's nice to be able to bring Swampert. I wasn't sure what matchup I was going to bring Swampert to. And I'm glad I got to bring Swampert to a game, because it's not often I get to feature a Swampert in a team. So very cool, very cool. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get to actually show off against Reg I teams. We had the first battle, but man, we just keep getting these in-game teams. This might be a longer video, just so I can actually feature stuff. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go with Koraidon. Koraidon and Ogre Pawn seem like a solid lead. Reshiram in the back. And I genuinely like Swampert here too. I think Swampert's actually quite good. Goldango and our Chowludon is the lead. This looks like a turn 1 Terra to me. What Pokemon did I have in the back? Swampert? Cool. Yeah, I feel like this is a turn 1 Terra. They have to swap... They have to swap her Terra here. Okay. No swap on their end, so maybe a Terra's coming out? Nope. This is a double knockout turn 1. Down goes our Chaladon. Down goes Goldango. Okay. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I only have so much time in the day. I don't have time to search for Reg I battles exclusively. I don't have time for it. I have to just keep throwing up these battles here. King Gambit comes in. Okay. Supreme Overlord King Gambit. Yeah, okay. Alright. This is a singles team, potentially. Alright. Yeah, I... It's not what you're looking for. It's not what you're looking for, I gotta say. We just win. We just win. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I can only do so much, you know? I only got so much time in the day. I gotta record another video. Another couple videos, potentially. I gotta edit some videos, make some thumbnails. I can't keep searching for Reg I battles. I gotta just use what I got. GG, I guess. Alright, GG. Yikes. I can safely say, yikes. I'm gonna go like this, Swampert in the back. And... Koraidon. Jumpluff and Incineroar. I'm gonna Tailwind. I'm gonna Tailwind. This battle, I will say, despite it not being like a Reg I team, could be interesting because they do have access to Trick Room and Armor Rouge, and that could be really interesting in the end game here, seeing what they do. Although we do just simply outspeed their Jumpluff now. As long as we hit the Heat Wave, we do, and they're not Focus Sash. They're not. We're in good shape. They do go for the Flare Blitz. They can have my Whimsicott. I'm gonna get Koraidon in. Metagross, okay. I'm just gonna go for Heat Wave here. And I'm gonna U-turn the Incineroar. Looks like they didn't bring Armor Rouge. I think that's a really interesting choice, considering I have Koraidon. And considering I had Tailwind. Really interesting choice to not bring the Armor Rouge and DD combo. Oh, they do. Yeah. Okay. So we go for the U-turn. That does a ton of damage. And we get Swampert in. Okay. What's the last Pokemon? Fluttermane. Okay. I'm just gonna go for Blue Flare and Knockoff. We hit. We did not miss. They are sashed. Ah, we got him. Got him with the burn. They go for Power Gem. They might actually KO Reshiram. They don't. Knockoff connects. That's going to be a GG there. We crit 2 to add insult to injury. I would like to get one more battle. One more battle with a Reg I team in this video. I'm going to click play again. I don't know if it's going to happen, guys. It seems the ladder's in an interesting place in casual as of right now, which is great because I have another video to record. But we're going to try. I think this team's really cool, though. I'm not going to discredit this team. It did very well into the first team that we played, which was Reg I. I think this is a really cool way to use Reshiram, guys. I'm sorry, Darth Vader. I wish I could have more interesting battles for this video. I just don't have time to search all day. I mean, I've been recording at this point for half an hour. We've gotten one Reg I team. One Reg I team. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna go you and you. Are we? No. You and you. And I'm going to bring Reshiram in the back. Or am I? Yo, hold on. TV timeout. We may actually want Whimsicott. No lie. We may actually want the Whimsicott. I think Reshiram in the lead's fine. We may actually want the Whimsicott, though. From there, Swampert in Koraidon. Okay, it's gonna be Ninetales in the lead. We Sunny Day, and we Earth Power into the Glamora. They spiky, and that's fine. Because we can Encore them on the subsequent turn. Encore and Heat Wave. Let's see what they want to do here. They're going to Terastallize, actually. Glamora is going to Terra to Grass. Beautiful. I'm not worried about your Glamora anymore. Yeah, Spiky Shield in front of my Whimsicott. I just go for Encore. I encore that too. They landed it. They landed it. Okay. Okay. Encore. Heat wave again. I mean, we got him right where we want him, right? Got him right where we want him. Okay, they're gonna swap. It looks like it's Incineroar, yeah. Okay, they failed to protect this time, which means we should take the Ninetales and have weather control the rest of the game. Oh, we may have missed. Okay, we missed Incineroar. That's not a huge deal. They are sashed. Alright, I'm going to go for Tailwind, and I'm going to go for a Heat Wave now. Because they did Icy Wind us, so I want the speed buff. And they gave us the battle. That's a GG. I'm going to go for one more. I mean, that was super quick. I'm going to go for another one. I'm going to go for another one. I'm actually slowly slipping into madness with these teams. They were so close. They needed one more restricted. They were actually so close. We're going to do this, and I'm going to bring... Koraidon. I'm going to bring Reshiram. And I'm going to... Do I have anything that could take... No, I don't think so. I don't have anything that can take out the Pelipper turn 1 is the problem. Honestly, their team is kind of problematic. Like, it's a decent team. It's definitely a Reg G team. Their team is kind of problematic just because everything that they have counters what we have. So it's definitely a tricky one to play into here. I'm going to have to be very positional. They have a lot of stuff that just kind of nukes my team. Okay, we've got Palkia and Toxicroak. I'm tempted to click Terra in close combat into... I kind of also want a Moonblast here. Terra and Dragon Claw. The reason I want a Moonblast is because I'm assuming Toxicroak is probably sashed. I'm not confident of that fact, but I'm pretty sure that it's sashed. They do go for the fake out, that's fine. Are they Life Orb? It's decent damage. Trick Room. Okay, things just got interesting. Things did in fact just get interesting. I'm going to Encore them into Trick Room, and I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw into the Toxicroak. Okay, that's fine. They're probably bringing in Pelipper. Sick. We just set Sunny Day and go for Dragon Claw. Was not expecting the Trick Room play. That's super, super interesting. They have to rotate Pelly, right? It's like it's the only thing that makes sense. No. Water Pond comes in. Sunny Day goes off. We get the boost. Okay. They do go for the Weather Ball. That makes total sense. I think I have to hard swap Reshiram in. Like I said, their team actually really hard counters our team. Yep, they're gonna pull the Pelly. Palkia is gonna come back. That's fine. This is fine. That did nothing. I'm gonna Earth Power. Ooh, I should have looked. I don't know that my Ogerpon's faster than Reshiram. That might have been a misplay. I don't know that Ogerpon's faster. Okay, it is. Cool. That's what I needed. Actually went for Spatial Rend, so no Trick Room goes up. That's actually really big for us. That KOs, though. That's not good. Oh, that KO'd. That's really not good. That's actually terrible. Okay. We fake out. Yeah, they might get me here. They have the perfect Pokemon for it too, is the funny part. Yep. We might be okay. If we can survive one hit, or if they miss a Hydro Pump, we can be okay. They have the perfect combination of Pokemon. I have to give it to them. It's a cool team. They're going to Terrasilize. Are they going Terra Water? If they go Terra Fairy, I'm cooked. Terra Water. Okay, miss the Hydro. Miss Hydro Pump. That's what I need. If you miss Hydro Pump, I think we... Yeah, I think we lost. I think we lost. That's GG. You know, well played on their part. Well played on their part. That was really well done. That was really well done on their part, I have to say. And their team, like I said, this team's very weak to water in general. Has a lot of water issues because of, like, all the Terra Fires. So their team was just kind of perfect after Wimmy went down to deal with my team. Very well done on their part. There's a team once more for you guys. Very cool team here. Very cool way to use Reshiram. I think Reshiram is great in Reg I? No. I don't think Reshiram's great in Reg I. I think you can definitely make some fun best of 1 teams with it. I wish we would have gotten more Reg I teams to show it off against. But it's casual ladder, and it's kind of just the way things are going to go, and I'm limited on time. I don't have a ton of time to search endlessly for teams. I mean, I've been recording for almost an hour at this point. So yeah, really cool team. I definitely think we could have won that battle against the Palkia stuff if we just preserved our Whimsicott a little bit better. That team was just positioned perfectly to deal with this team. Simply because of the fact that, like, this team's super water weak. It's very, very water weak, and yes, you have the sun to control that, but if you lose sun control, it is a little bit problematic. So that is something to note with this team. Very cool stuff, though, regardless. I think it's a really fun team. You guys should definitely give it a try. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and sub for more like this in the future, and also be sure to check out the Discord where you too can share Reg I teams to be featured in future videos. But until next time, peace.